What are you doing?
Writing a letter to your state senator in support of same-sex marriage.
I love these old Star Trek comics, you know? Like, look, this guy, he draws the ship with flames coming out of the back.
I don't really understand the significance of...
Did he even watch the show?
The 17-yard line, and here comes Eli Manning trying to answer Tom Brady. Well, every quarterback dreams of being in this position. The Super Bowl on the line, down 4 points.
Who's your least favorite Star Trek character? Like, out of everybody on every series.
I never really watched much Star Trek.
Actually, can I turn this off for a second?
Actually, I was...
Sorry, it's hard for me to listen to you and hear the TV at the same time. What were you saying?
I don't really know enough about Star Trek to have favorites or least favorites or anything else like that.
Mine's Counselor Troy.
Okay.
Or, well, if we limit it just to regular cast members, then it's Counselor Troy. If we open it up like to every character who ever appeared on any of the shows, then it's Counselor Troy's mother. Because you knew, like, there was no chance of having a good episode if she showed up.
Right.
What about you? Oh, come on, Stuffy. You've watched the show with me before. You must have some character that you dislike more than the others.
I don't really know.
Stuffy.
I don't know. Maybe... Captain Janeway, I guess.
Captain Janeway, really?
No, not really. But if you bully me into picking someone, then yes, Captain Janeway.
Why her?
Because... from what little I've seen of the show, she was presented as this incredibly smart, science-savvy, capable commander, and yet, time after time, she made the sort of choices you would expect from a person with severe brain damage. I mean, she got her ship and her entire crew lost on the other side of the galaxy in the very first episode of this series. What other Star Trek character ever did that? And she was the hero?
You think we should be worried by the fact that we both chose women to be our least favorite Star Trek characters?
No.
Okay, me neither. I always thought Nurse Chapel was stupid, too.
So, what's the coolest part of Star Trek to you?
The fact that they aren't producing any more new episodes.
No, come on, man. I mean, if it was real, right? If it was all real, what would be the coolest part?
Hasn't much of our early 21st century technology already surpassed Star Trek? I mean, is that flip-open communicator really that impressive next to a smartphone?
I say the holodeck.
Would you like to tell me why?
Is it obvious? It's like total fantasy fulfillment.
And I don't even just mean sexually, although that is an obvious and suspiciously underexplored part of the series. I mean, we never see these people having sex on the holodeck. What, are we supposed to believe that these spaceships and space stations are manned entirely by nuns and eunuchs? I mean, we know Commander Riker is an unabashed pussy hound, so that's obviously not true. No, I'm talking about the ability to have anything you want materialize right before your eyes and be able to handle it and smell it and interact with it. To be able to visit anywhere you could ever possibly want to go, anytime. The ability to resurrect the dead, to be able to carry on conversations with the great minds of history or with your own great-grandparents even. And yeah, strictly speaking, none of it would be real. You'd be talking to computer simulations with no way of knowing if they bore any resemblance at all to the actual people, but to your brain, to your sense organs, what would be the difference? There would be no difference.
Which is why Scott Adams said the holodeck would be mankind's final invention.
Yeah, but what a way to go.
Are you at all bothered by the fact that you chose the holodeck as your favorite Star Trek technology? And not the ability to travel faster than light and visit actual planets and interact with actual alien life forms?
No.
I didn't think you would be.
You know, it'd also be cool to have a phaser. You could put it on the maximum setting and just vaporize somebody, kill them with no evidence whatsoever left behind. Who would you kill if you had a phaser?
I don't think that fantasizing about being able to commit untraceable murders is a very healthy...
I'd kill my dad.